going on? My name is Grace and welcome to this week's episode. Today we're going to be talking about Shadowhunters, specifically the last 3 episodes, and then in another video I'll be doing Shadowhunters as an entire video, so the entire 3 seasons. So we're going to get started. We'll get started with how, if Shadowhunters wasn't cancelled, the ending. So, if you didn't know, if Shadowhunters wasn't cancelled, the ending would have been episode 20. So, with Magnus, at the end, going to Eden, and that entire end bit. But we have, memory serves me, we have the fight between Jonathan, Clary, Isabel, with the thingy. Oh my god, my mind's all over the place. I'm trying to remember what episode happened where. I think in that episode, what's his face? The dude. My ex-boyfriend, I cannot remember his name for the life of me, sadly died because the predator didn't heal him. But he stole the syringe, I'm going to call it the human cure. No, the downworlder cure. Yeah, let's call it that. So he stole that and wanting it for Maya, and then later on in the episode he sadly passed away. Which is sad. And like that scene with Maya and Luke on the bridge was like really shady. Because like Luke was like, oh, no one should ever have this, and then like, was it at the end of the episode? They're like, pfft. And then he becomes Shadowhunter again. Spoiler for the next episode. So that happened, I think. My episodes are all mucked around. I like watched it yesterday again, and like I would have cried. And then Marisol, she is the queen. She's the best thing ever. Like, she's so smart. Like, she went to Magnus and was like, what happened? And then she would just realise, make you whole. And then magic, and then Magnus, and then she told Magnus and showed him the ring. And then Magnus got angry and sent what's his face to in between. You know what I mean. In between unconscious thingy. And so then when he went the final battle and Alec was about to shoot his 5 arrows, which I'm glad in the next episode he actually did shoot them. Magnus was like, sorry I'm late. Always with the big entrances. Magnus, from the very first, throughout the entire show, which I'm trying not to get distracted. So then what else happened? So the rings, and they got engaged, and I'm sorry, Magnus was like, I never thought I'd be a runaway groom. Sorry, he's the bride. Like, Alec is Natalie, Magnus is the bride. Should Magnus be the bride? Like, I know it's a bit, you know, sexist and whatever, but like Magnus, I can imagine Magnus just showing up in a dress, being like, it's my time to shine. My time to shine. If you know where that's from The Simpsons, the movie. I don't know why I have that in my head. And just how when Agnes was gone, and Alec, and then so Izzy, Jace, Clary, they all came and put them hands on Alec to try to show the support. And I'm sorry, but I feel sorry for Jonathan. Like, I actually feel sorry for Jonathan. Like, it's a very weird line. Like, I feel sorry for him, but then on the other hand, I'm just like, you're not going about it the right way. Like, it kind of reminds me of Jace and Clary in season 1. Now, if you don't know, I don't think I've actually mentioned it. For me, I'm not a much Clay shipper. But in season 3B, I actually started to feel it. Because in season 1, that's, like, I'm not one for incest. Even though they're not technically related, I'm not, no. So that just, like, mucked up with my head. And I just couldn't like Clace, so I was a climb chipper. Like, sort of. I'm still a climb chipper in my head. I'll always be a climb chipper. Like, they're, like, made, like, little ones. But, now I ship Clace and Susie. What else happened in this 20th episode? Anything else major happen? Oh, Izzy took the blade bits to save Simon. And they almost kissed. Was that an episode? Yes, they almost kissed. Ooh, they almost kissed. Mind my pimples? They almost kissed. The bait. The bait. That was so close. So close. But yet so far. Okay. Now I'm just going to the next episode to make you happy. So, we open up. Can't know exactly where we opened up. But, we got Susie. Somewhere in the beginning, Susie kissed. Yes. Yes. I was so happy. I was trying to record it, but then I realised I was so excited that I think so. My reaction was like, yay! That was like my reaction, like a lot of that stuff that happened. And then then Simon was like, "You're hot," because he felt it fire, and she was like, "I know." And then she went, you know, angel fire, and that. And then Marisol saying, "You need to move on," and like making it seem like Magnus is dead, but Magnus isn't dead. Nah. Alec's like, nah. My husband, I got a wedding to plan. Which I would love to see more, but like I understand they had to come back and do like these 2 episodes because they had more with like Dark Magnus they probably would have done. And that. So what else? Magnus, was it at the beginning? No. So Izzy was in the hospital. And Simon was telling Alec what had happened. And she was like, "You were kissing my sister?" And like then Jace came up and like their reactions. Honestly, this episode was the funniest episode I've ever watched. It was just, I was like laughing so much. Particularly Siri Jace, which we'll get into in a minute. So they had a thing, they realised if Izzy's around down where it is, she can get worse, and then she goes to eat and try to get Magnus back. And then, my favourite bit, I did start writing stuff down, but then I got, really distracted because of all of it. So it was like in the hell of a first kiss. Yes. I can't remember why I said, "Are you flipping kidding me?" Oh yes, that's why I said, "Are you flipping?" The Lightwood's reaction, I got that right there. And then Alec was like, "Turn me into a vampire," and I was like, because like my first thought should have been, "Oh, that's really bad, Alec. You shouldn't turn into a vampire." And like Simon was like, "I'm not the great, sire," but my first thought was, they can live together forever. Once you get them back. But thank God Clary had an idea and was like, "I can draw a rune," and so Lorenzo came and thought it was the downworld meeting, but no, they were gonna combine. So Simon got Clary. Lorenzo got Alec. Oh, I loved him. And Jace got, oh my god, what's his name? I do know their names, I just can't remember them. You know what I'm talking about, hopefully. So they go to eat them. Probably hurts like hell. And then they're all separated. Well, they're separated with their person, with their downworlder. So Simon's running around, Clary's running around and almost kills Simon. And then they have like talks about how would you go back, and then, which we now know was, well, I had a feeling it was foreshadowing, which we, you know, and then I'm probably not even getting the M right. He said, Jace was, this is going back a little bit, Jace was like, what powers do I get? And then he was like, you know when you take your lover to bed. And I was like, but, so then it cuts to, I think it cuts to Alec and Lorenzo, and he's trying to use his Stella in there, but it doesn't work. And then, you know, they do magic. He does magic. Oh, I love it. And then they cut to Jace and Natalie. I'm not even going to try it. I'm just going to call him Sealy because I can't remember his name. And Jace was like, is it hot in here? And he's like, why? And then he's like, oh, cause I'm terrified. And then he was like, I can't lie, can I? So I can just imagine the questions that Sealy was like tasking him, like, and then they came up with the thing, on a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive am I? And Jace was like, solid 9. and he was like, I'm so on it. And then I think then the monsters came, they did their little tag team duo, but then there was another monster, and then Izzy did a angelic power, I guess you can call it. So that happened. And then they went to Magnus. They all found Magnus eventually. Wait, no. Jace, Cecilia, and Izzy, they went to Lewis Castle. So they tag teamed to fight. And the reunion between Malik. Or the Malik. Oh, I'm so beautiful. Anyway, so then they went for like Lilith, and then Izzy was like, no, and then she did all of the power, but then she was burning up and Magnus couldn't heal her. So then Clary did another rune, which isn't good apparently in the next episode, if you haven't seen it. And so she did the rune and they all connected and they were all burning together. Burning love. And then that I think I'm already into the second episode. So then they all end up, so Magnus takes them back because Edom's perishing or dying or whatever. So they go back. Izzy no longer has the fire power thingy and is wanting down. So, cut to Susie's makeout scene. I suppose, is it Susie and the snogging scene? Sister snogging. No. No. Sizzy snogging, we'll call it that. And yeah, so they like weren't wasting time, and then it cut to Malik planning the wedding, and Magnus was like, vroom, and all this, and then Alec was like, remind the Institute. Just like, and then Alec explained why he wanted it at the Institute, that they would have to condone the downworlder and a shadow hunter under their own roof and not the vendor. And then there's the scene where like Magnus is just trying cake. I would have loved to eat the cake. So they get invitations. Jace and Claire get invitations. They go together. I think also at the beginning of the episode, Clary asks, what's going on with my hair? Izzy to be a parabatai. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the books, I think, Simon and Clary are parabatais. So was like the last episode where like they were like connected. Like I'm gonna count that as like that was their parody to pay like respects for the book and that. Also Raphael's being a priest. That's probably a few episodes back, but I'm all over the place. What else happened? So then they were like, yes, we'll do it. We'll become parabatai. And then Clary goes back to her room, sees a glowing light. And it was the mum. Which was it though? Was it really the mum? Like really? And she's like, you can't do the runes like anymore. And just think, but like, can't the angels understand? Jonathan was releasing Eden. So she had to. She had to use the bloody runes. I don't know where to look. The camera's there. So I'm looking here. It's very weird. I don't know where to look. Well, not camera, my phone. Anyway. So it was just like, give her a chance. Like, just give her a chance. Like, she wasn't using it to, like, you know, go to Paris. Which she should have done. Just, like, she may as well. And, like, you know, without Jonathan. So they just said, you can't do that, you can't do that. I don't think that was the mum. So then it cuts to... So the Jonathan fight. It wasn't really a fight. And I feel like if they had another season, they could have done it a lot more, you know, better. But I felt fine with the ending. Like, it, like, soothed the good side of Jonathan that I loved. Like, he, like, Clary, I hope to God Clary wasn't lying, but that he became, even though all of his humanity was left, he became human again for a split second, and then Clary got angel wings. Now I have a feeling, or not feeling, if there was a season 4, that it would be Jonathan with his black wings and Jace with his white wings. And then I had this like image in my head that Clary had 50-50 wings, so black and white, because she's like good and evil, and that, so they have to choose, like, you know, the choice, but she's both. Also, dark Clary. Mwah. What else happened? Wedding, Marisol, people, wedding. Oh yeah, Lorenzo wasn't a lizard anymore. Oh, that was funny. What else happened? So Luke's the shadow hunter again. Which, wouldn't that mean he has pain? He's feeling pain. Like, he's always going to have an emptiness inside him. Because, like, his parabatai is gone. Which was, I suck with names. Oh my god, I suck at names! Clary's dad. I can't remember. You know who I'm talking about. Hopefully. So then, I have no clue what I'm talking about. Jonathan, bad guy, wings, wedding. Should we just go into the wedding? The wedding. We're going to the wedding. Wedding. So, Alec asked Jace to be his groom again. Yay. He was like, again. And I was like having flashbacks. But like, this time it's gonna be a good wedding. Magsy. I think that's her name. Being the bridesmaid. Oh my god, I'm missing like the thing. Okay, Max has changed. He's not the little warlock that just got his initiation rune anymore. He's like got his own personality. and that. And the dad. Like, I respect Alec for asking Marisol if, like, to warn her that, you know, the dad's gonna come. Honestly, Jonathan should have kind of killed the dad. I wouldn't, like, keep Max alive. Max is, like, fine. But just kill everyone else. But don't kill Magnus. Never kill Magnus or Alec. So the wedding. I was getting goosebumps. I was crying. And Marisol walking Magnus down the aisle. See, he is the bride. What else happened? They got married and it was beautiful. And then there was the receptionist and they were all dancing, and Raphael was dancing with Max. And then Clary. Well, Marisol was like, I need to tell you something about Lucian and I. And they're like, we know. Like, they all knew. And then Marisol, I think that's her name. I hope it is. I've said it like 20 times. Took Clary away and then no one can replace Jocelyn. I just remembered her name. And that was very thing. And then Jace and Clary. I honestly thought like Jace was was proposing. Like, that's what it felt like. It's just like thing, and then like Clary's like, just remember, I love you. And then she just walked out, and then like they just started to leave. The Shadowhunters started to leave, and then, you know, and then she was walking out crying her eyes out, and the last room left. It's just like gut-wrenching. And then Jace reading the letter, and I think that's the moment I realised that I do in fact ship Clace. Like, I actually do ship Clace. I'm sorry I'm playing with my hair. So I ship it. So then it goes to 1 year later. And we go into, oh my gosh. The Alicante. And Luke opens the door and says, Inquisitor, and there's Alec. And then Luke was having like a moment with Marisol in the back of his head and was like, that's my mom. Now, is he still a double crosser? Is he still working for the Parabatai? Not Parabatai. I literally mentioned this like 5 seconds ago. The Praetor. So, I think, is he still working for them? Or are they combined? Because like Luke said, Downworlders and Shadowhunters working together as one. And then Alec goes home. Magnus is doing all of his like scheduling. And it's like, I don't need to work, and just chucks everything everywhere. Like, whee! And it's like, then cut to Simon. Simon was with my Tuckers. I think that was the name. Oh god, of Maya's dog. So the restaurant is now a Downworlders den. So is there like a special menu that the Downworlders get and like the humans get, or do they not cook for humans? Because like humans would be like, I'd like the Bloody Mary. Comes out and it's actually blood of a Mary. Oh, that seems like that was something cool to happen. And so the blood, and Clary, the Fairchild burrito, I think it was. And then so Simon got orders to go, and then raced to the Clave. Now I thought he was just going to meet with Izzy. No, Izzy's the head of the institute. The Lightwoods are taken over. So I thought he was just going on a lunch date. Also, Lorenzo and that other guy. Lorenzo and Lightwood. The one that was hitting on Alex without hitting on Alex. Hope you know who I'm talking about. I need to watch the entire show. This is why this, 24 minutes long, is just 3 episodes. Anyway, I need a quickly. So thing, and then she's like, "Oh, you're late," and then he just runs off, and I'm like, "What?" And Simon's finding Jace, and those bits were the funniest. Pretend this is the thing where Jace is like, "Boop boop, boop boop," like that. My bromance is complete. I just remembered something else. Anyway, I'll finished. And she's like, "I know you've been sneaking out." And then Jace goes to Clary. I love Kat's hair in that final scene. I like that. And then Clary sees Jace, like, and she's like, "The angels have forgiven her. Thank the angels." But not really. And like, "You can see me?" And Clary was like, "Of course I can." And it was just like, first episode. Like, I don't know if that's the exact words they said, but it felt like that. And Jace ran, and then, like, "You're Jace, right?" And then the tattoos, and I like to think she's now back at the Institute, hopefully. And that was the end. And it was beautiful. Like, it's just, they made its cancellation seemed like it was the ending that they were planning. It was very fulfilling. So, like, it's definitely my top 2. Like, in all the shows in the last 3 years that have finished, it's definitely my top 2. My second one. My number 1 being the Vampire Diaries ending. So that's the thing. And the thing I remembered, the analogy. I can't remember what episode this was, but where Simon was like, "I'm Superman." No, Simon or Izzy or Simon said, "You're Clark Kent," and Clary's like Lois Lane. Like, Lois and Superman were together. Like, they should have made it. Like, I don't know if it's like canon, but Lana Lang. So, like, the first love, the best friends since they were, well, not best friends, but, you know, friends since they were little. They knew each other. They knew each other existed, and they dated, and then, you know, they had a separation. And then Izzy is Lois Lane. Also, the fact that, like, how come no one realizes that Clark just adds glasses and he's Superman? Like, that's the age-old question. So that's Shadowhunters' last 3 episodes. So I guess this is part 1 of my Shadowhunters review as a TV series. So, hope you enjoy. So my name's Grace. You guys are the fandom. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, because I make new videos every Monday. And I'll see you next time. Bye!